Thomas drives into the lane, off the glass, and one as well. Well, the only thing constant is change, and after multiple changes of plans, here we are ready for another edition of Evanston High School Red Devil basketball. Good afternoon, everybody. This is ELAN coming to you live from the Plains Tire broadcast booth, where the Red Devils will take on the Kemmerer Rangers right here at Kemmerer High School. Tip-off is scheduled for about 20 minutes from now. And before we get started, we have to give a real big public thank you to the folks at Kemmerer High School. After the interstate was shut down and Mother Nature decided to cancel Evanston's annual trip to Cheyenne, Kemmerer stepped up and said, yeah, we'll play you guys this afternoon. And here we are. We're going to step aside, and when we come back, we'll set the scene on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
And we welcome you back to Kemmerer High School here in Kemmerer, Wyoming, only about 40 minutes away from the friendly confines of Red Devil Gymnasium. Let's go ahead and set the scene for today's matchup with our scene set today, brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. And admittedly, finding out we were playing Kemmerer at about 8 o'clock this morning, more like 7:45 this morning, and I did not have a whole lot of time to get the prep that I usually would, but here's what I was able to glean. The Rangers come in with a total record of 4-2. Their two losses coming to Farson Eden in a 50-49 loss in the first game of the year at the Bridger Valley tournament, and their other loss coming to a top 5 team in the 3A at Douglas, 45-28 your final score. They have beaten Rich 54-39, Little Snake River 55-29, and Burns 80-68. Looking at basically the numbers that they put up, they averaged 50.5 points per game on offense and allow 43.7 points per game on defense. That is good enough for third place in the 3A at this point in time. For the Evanston Red Devils, of course, they come in with that one win against Farson Eden. Ever since then, they've been definitely building up to getting some wins, but have not quite gotten the job done yet. Last time they were out, they fell in a close one to Laramie. Evanston, 41 points for, 66 points allowed on defense per game. And they are led by senior Noah Conrad with a 73% free throw, as well as 11.2 points per game. This Kemmerer team, though, they boast the top scorer in 3A at the moment, Jake Campman, a 6'6" junior, 19.8 points per game. So this is not an easy task for the Red Devils. That is your scene set, brought to you today by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, the best in the West. When we come back, we'll visit with an Evanston Red Devil, Noah Conrad. We'll hear from Noah after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
Welcome back to the Plains Tire broadcast booth. ELAN OLLIFF bringing you the action live from Kemmerer High School as the Evanston Red Devils take on the Kemmerer Rangers in this last-minute setup game. A big thank you to the Kemmerer High School facility and activities director for getting this game set up on such short notice because of the cancellations that Evanston experienced because of the interstate closures. Evanston is led going into this weekend by Noah Conrad, 11.2 points per game and a 73% free throw shooter. We'll hear from Mr. Conrad when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
Welcome to another edition of Get to Know Your Red Devils. Today we're joined by senior on the boys basketball team and cross country team, Noah Conrad. Noah, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I remember when you were a sophomore, you'd be one of the ones that came up and helped me with camera in my first year. Now here you are, senior, and you're one of the main guys on the team.
Yeah, it was crazy back then, but now I'm on the floor getting to have you guys film me now.
Exactly. All right, so here's how it works. I've got 10 questions. So all I need you to do is pick 4 numbers between 1 and 10, and those will be your interview questions. Sound good?
Yeah, so let's go 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7.
1, 3, 4, 6, and 7. All right, so number 1, what is the most valuable lesson you have learned from Coach Watzbaugh?
Oh, man, he's taught a lot, but I definitely would say always working your hardest on defense, really. He's taught a lot about just working hard on defense and making sure that you always are fighting on defense and playing your hardest.
Okay, I like it. And then number 3, what's your pump-up song right now? What song are you listening to on those earbuds before the basketball game?
Oh, man, I like to listen to We Ready. It's a song that they used to play before when I was in middle school watching the games. They play it before games, and it's just stuck with me now, and that's one of my go-tos.
Nice. Is there any particular artist that you usually find yourself listening to?
I'm right now really liking Polo G. He's one of the guys I like to pump up to, so yeah.
All right, so it was 1, 3, 4, and 7. So number 4, what is a pet peeve of Noah Conrad?
Oh, man, hiccups. It's really weird, but when people have the hiccups, it's really annoying to me, and it's just something I don't enjoy.
So is your life goal to kind of like discover the cure to hiccups then?
If I could find that would be pretty cool, but not really.
All right, and number 7, what's kind of like your dream job? Like if everything goes right, what is Noah Conrad doing with the rest of his life?
Oh, I'm looking at right now going into physical therapy and hoping getting a good job in that right now. So that's hopefully right now what's going to happen.
Awesome. That sounds like a really fun idea for a job. And Noah, thank you so much for coming on and letting us talk with you and asking you some questions. That's Noah Conrad. He is a senior on the high school boys basketball team. Noah, thank you so much again. Anything else?
No, thanks for having me.
A big thank you to Noah for joining us on Get to Know Your Red Devils. When we come back, as we are about 11 minutes away from tip-off, we do have a interview with Coach Rob Watzbaugh. Understand, though, this was recorded before the cancellation, so part of the interview does talk about Laramie, does talk about the teams in Cheyenne, but it's also good to hear about what the team has been doing over the break. Coach Watzbaugh, when we come back after this break on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Here with Evanston basketball head coach Rob Watsabaugh. Coach Watsabaugh, how was your winter break? First question.
It was good. I think that the kids really enjoy having a little time off from school. We were still in the gym. We had morning and afternoon practices for 6 days. So we had about 12 practices that we got in that we needed to get some work in over the break. So we didn't sit around all Christmas break, which was good. We were able to get in the gym and get some work done.
What is some of the biggest improvements you saw in that time getting to practice after being out and playing for the last couple of weekends?
Well, we got some skill in the morning and got a lot of shots on offense, about an hour and a half, and then come back in the afternoon and really work on our, have an actual practice. It's a little bit shorter, but just kind of shore some things up as far as, some defensive mishaps that we've had shown in our previous 6 games. So, it's good to work on both sides of the basketball and kind of have them be separated from each other in the day.
At some point in the upcoming weekend, you will get another crack at Laramie. It's not often that you get to take on a team 2 times in a row, once before break and once after a break. What are some things that you guys have kind of noticed from that first game that you're hoping can improve and put you guys in a better position to possibly bring home that W?
We've looked at some film and watching them. Obviously our turnovers are going to be key. We have to cut that number down. I think we had about 20 versus Laramie the first time, and I believe, 12 of them were unforced. That was our fault, that we just gave up the basketball. So taking care of the basketball a little bit better, and then, not giving up easy points in transition, and that comes from our turnovers. So if we can take better care of the ball, I think we'll be having a set defense, and I think that that gives us a better chance to defend some of their actions when our defense is set.
What stood out to you about Laramie in that first game?
Their size and physicality. They have some big guys inside, and Trey NZ, and then they had a kid sitting out, and I believe he's going to be back, number 2. And they're big guys inside, so they take up a lot of space. And they have a good couple of guards as well. So they're balanced inside and out. So we'll have to do a good job guarding the perimeter, but also protecting the paint for us.
Number 2, Maelon Morris. You're right, he did sit out in that game against you guys. Have you watched enough film of Laramie to know what he's going to bring to the table? Because from what we've heard from other people who know this Laramie program, he does install some wrinkles that they were not able to execute against you guys the first time.
Yeah, we were able to watch him over in the Flame Gorge tournament. He's big, he's athletic. He plays very strong inside. He demands the basketball. So we're going to have to match some of his physicality and make his looks at the basket tough. As long as we have someone between the rim and him and it's a contested shot, we're going to have to live with some of those. And hopefully we can affect him enough that he doesn't have a great game versus us.
How important is your offensive post play going to be in this matchup, you feel?
I think it is important. We have to get a little more balanced on the offensive side of things. And Laramie plays behind in the post, and if they're behind in the post, we have to give our guys inside a look. They have to touch the ball, shrink their defense, and if they collapse on our bigs, then we should be able to kick it out and we get an inside-out 3 or one more or a hard drive back to the paint again and keep them scrambling. So it's going to be very important for us to be balanced on the offensive side as well.
That's Coach Rob Watsabaugh, head coach for Evanston boys basketball, in action at the Taco John's tournament in Cheyenne this weekend. Laramie first, then it'll be Central, and then Cheyenne South. Coach Watsabaugh, thank you so much for the time. Anything else?
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Hopefully everyone is staying safe out there in the snow, and if anyone's traveling, be safe. Take your time, and we appreciate all the support. Go Red Devils.
Big thank you to Coach Rob Watsabaugh for joining us on the pregame show. Again, that was recorded before we found out that we would not be going to Cheyenne, but there are a lot of really relevant things he said there. Number one, getting balanced. I think that is a big opportunity for Evanston. Just get balanced and see and try to balance out a little bit more. We've seen games where they've shot really, really well from the outside, and then we've seen games where they have done really, really well to just kind of, I guess you could say, pound the post. But we haven't seen that game quite yet where they've been able to kind of balance it out. So balance is going to be a big one. He says a lot of things that are very relevant. Believe it or not, talk about Maelon Morris, the stud for Laramie. I think a lot of that strategy transitions to taking care of the top scorer in 3A at this point in time. That would be the 6'6" junior Jake Campman, 19.8 points per game. So he is definitely going to be one to kind of keep your eye on, and I think Evanston will definitely be doing just that. We're still about 4 minutes away from the tip-off. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have our keys to the game on the first Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Welcome back to the Plains Tire broadcast booth for our pregame show. Our keys to the game today are brought to you by My Local Radio. One important key to running a successful business is advertising. An advertisement is a daily invitation for customers to do business with you. Advertise with My Local Radio. Call 307-799-8116. All right, so key number one, let's shake off the rust. It's been a while since we've played, and between being thrown around between going to Cheyenne on Laramie to play yesterday and then going to Cheyenne to play today, it could get very easy to kind of get discombobulated. But let's shake off the rust. Remember, it's the same hoops. It's the same game. It's the same things that you've been working on all practice. Your coach, Rob Watsabaugh, mentioned they had 2-a-days during Christmas break. So there isn't a whole lot of rust to shake off, but practice cannot replace game experience. So shake off the game experience rust, and let's get off to a good start. Number two, take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush any shots. Don't feel like you have to completely just kind of play a little bit wild because of the energy going up. This Red Devil team does a good job maintaining control of the game when they can play at their own pace, which is a much slower game. And number three, we talked about it earlier, balance. Let's see more balance between the outside shooting and the perimeter play. Let's get them to complement each other instead of making them kind of a one-dimensional deal. Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by mylocalradio.com. Help increase your business success by advertising with mylocalradio.com. We're going to go ahead and move on to our starters today, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Get all your Red Devil gear at Varsity Inc. on Main Street. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. Understandably, because things happened so quickly, we were not able to get starting lineups for Kemmerer, but we do have them for Evanston. Number 2, a senior, Noah Conrad. We talked to him earlier. Number 3, a senior, Junior Zermeno. Number 21, a senior, Jake Robinette. Number 33, a sophomore, Kai Barker. Number 35, a senior, Cooper Morrow. As we get ready with under 30 seconds left before we get started here, want to remind you our first quarter is brought to you by Callis Automotive, but the tip-off today will be brought to you by mylocalradio.com. Evanston in their road red uniforms, white numerals. Evanston across the chest. Kemmerer in their white home uniforms, red numerals, black outline with the Little Ranger logo on the back and centered. As we get set for this last-minute matchup, again, cannot give enough credit and thank the great people at Kemmerer High School enough for being able to get this game to go off on such short notice. So nothing but gratitude and a hats off for them. Welcoming to the Plains-Tire broadcast booth, Luke Robinette is going to be giving you the camera work on mylocalradio.com. As we get ready for today's national anthem, we'll go ahead and keep it right here and turn it over to the PA. All right, we're ready to reintroduce those starting lineups. First for Evanston, of course, it's Noah Conrad wearing number 2. Then Junior Zermeno wearing number 3 with a short sleeve red t-shirt under his basketball jersey. Jake Robinette ready to go out there as well. Kai Barker, the sophomore who had a big game against Laramie last time up, comes out. And wrapping up the top 5 for Coach Watsabaugh, Cooper Morrow. Jim Gruslock, the head coach for Kemmerer. It's going to be Wyatt Paternal, a 5'11" junior. Colby Bowen, a 6'7" senior. Tommy Skidmore, a 6'2" senior. Mason Riding, a 6'1" junior. And Jake Campman, the 6'6" junior. Again, our starting lineups today brought to you by Varsity Inc. Stop by Varsity Inc. on Main Street. We're on your team. As we get set for the tip-off between Evanston and Kemmerer. A last-minute game put on by the Kemmerer High School, welcoming us with open arms after I-80 was closed down, preventing us from getting to Cheyenne for the scheduled games. So Kemmerer, again, welcoming us into their building on a Friday afternoon. Kai Barker will face off against Tommy Skidmore for the opening tip. And the My Local Radio tip-off won by Kemmerer. Rangers bringing it forward and moving quickly. Holding the ball on the right side is Bowen. Tries to go back out to Paternal. Drives into the left side lane. Poked away by Morrow. Cooper running as fast as he can. Goes to the right block. Tries to put the shot up. Drives the ball. Picked up by Kai Barker. Draws the foul. So Kai, the sophomore, will shoot free throws. Kai, a 56% free throw shooter today. And the first points of the game could go to Evanston. First one is up, and it splashes through. 1-0 Red Devils on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here with 7:37 remaining in the Callis Automotive first quarter. Barker with the second one. Goes perfect, 2 for 2, and the Red Devils lead it 2-0. Paternal on the right side, hands off to Bowen. Back out to Riding. Finds Paternal on the left wing. There's Campman. Keep an eye on him. Long white sleeves under his basketball jersey. The #1 scorer in 3A at this point in time. Lob pass in the lane. Almost intercepted by Kai Barker. Instead picked up on the run by Riding and put back by Campman after his shot was too hard. Red Devils quick in transition. Campman with the first 2 points of the game. Goes right side now. Junior Zermeno in a tie ball game. Zermeno at the free throw line. Goes Morrow. Quick side to Conrad. Back out to Kai. Drives into the left block. Bounces it around a defender. Tries to find Jake Robinette. Blocked by Campman and taken away by the Rangers. Paternal brings it forward. Goes right side. Hands off to Riding. Distributes Campman on the left wing. Long cross-court pass to the right to Paternal. Back out to Skidmore, and he puts the runner up from the right block and finger rolls it in. Skidmore with 2 points, and it is 4-2 in the early going. Red Devils trail. Right side, Conrad. Kai at the top of the arc. Back out to Zermeno on the left. Morrow, top of the circle, 3, off the front iron, the glass and rattles in. What a shot by Morrow. Did not see that coming. Left side, Bowen. Back out to Riding. And now Paternal on the right. Skidmore drops it, picks up by Kai Barker. Red Devils with the ball and a 1-point lead, 5:40 to play in the Callis Automotive first. Zermeno shouts instructions, goes left side to Morrow. Back out to Robinette at the top of the circle, right side in the wing. Zermeno. Conrad wants it at the top of the arc. Instead, now goes Robinette on the left side. Driving into the lane, takes the contact, puts the shot up, gets his own rebound, and it's swatted away by Bowen. Kemmerer basketball down by 1 with 5:16 to play. Right side, Paternal. With the ball goes Campman at the top of the circle. Right back to Paternal on the right wing. Campman into the lane. Distributes back out to Riding. Here comes Paternal at the free throw line right side. Pitches to Bowen on the right, who goes back out to Paternal in the right wing. Cross court to the left wing. Campman at the baseline. That's Skidmore. Back to Campman. Spin move is off of the mark. Missed the iron completely. Bounces off the glass and picked up by Conrad. Red Devils lead 5-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 4:36 to play in the Callis Automotive first. Kai at the top of the circle. Goes to Conrad, who's picked up by Bowen. Morrow quickly to Zermeno in the right wing. He dribbles into the lane, goes back out, floats one to Conrad. He puts up a kind of a floater from the left elbow, and it just rolls off and into the hands of Campman. Here comes Paternal. Goes right side to Bowen. Back to Paternal. Left wing 3, and that one goes through. (7-5) as Junior Zermeno takes his time to get this one going. Runner into the lane by Mr. Morrow, and he gets that one to fall. So Morrow with 5 points in the game, and it is all knotted up at 7. Float pass to Skidmore. Right side, riding for 3, too hard. Rebound by Morrow. Goes right back to Zermetto, and in a tie ball game, 3:15 to play in the first quarter. Brought to you by Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer. Robinette goes Zermetto on the right side. Back out to Morrow at the top of the circle. Goes Robinette in the left wing. Jake now takes the dribble. Conrad open, top of the circle 3. Spins in and out. Rebounds by the Rangers. Colby Bowen goes paternal, and now here comes the home team in white. And we got a timeout called. Our first quarter today brought to you by Callis Automotive. There's nothing worse than having to go to the auto parts store 3 times to finish one job. If you understand this pain, we invite you to visit Callis Automotive the next time you have a project. The long-term employees will help you get what you need in one visit, with prices that are always competitive and a friendly staff that makes you feel welcome. It won't take long until Callis Automotive is your favorite auto parts store. Shop the store where they know your name, and they're glad you came. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer, 744 Front Street in Evanston. Tie ball game, 7-7 with 2:52 remaining in the Callis Automotive first quarter. Evanston led so far by Cooper Morrow with 5 points. Kemmerer basketball, though. Right side, Paternal. It's been Paternal, Skidmore, and Campman as they've spread out the love a little bit. Campman takes the pass inside the lane, and he's pushed out of bounds. It's going to come against Tanner Newsom, who just checked in. He joins Kai Barker, Noah Conrad, Junior Zermetto, and Jake Robinette. Paternal on the left side after the inbound pass by the Rangers. Right side, jump shot from Bowen, well long, put back by Campman. And it's 9-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 4 points for the junior, Jake Campman. 19.8 points per game. We talk about it a lot, but that is going to be a big storyline we follow. Zermetto, top of the arc, thought about taking a 3. Instead, he calls a travel. .2:15 to play. Rangers basketball, and Rangers lead up by 2. And by the way, when I mean to play, it's in the first quarter. Left side 3 drains through from Campman. And there's a reason why he is the #1 scorer in 3A at this point, already with 7 points. Right side, Conrad looking for Newsom at the right block. Back out to Junior at the top of the circle. He'll reverse back towards the logo. Now drives into the lane. Bounces it out to Kai, who goes into the post, far side. Bounces it off the glass and in. Kai Barker cuts the gap down to 3, and that is his 4th points of the game. Bad pass in the lane, intercepted by Newsom. Puts it out in front of Kai Barker. Wow, what a play. He finishes it off well. Red Devils cut the gap down to 1 after that one. Kai Barker has now got 6 points in the game. Give the assist to Newsom. Back to live action. Wyatt Paternal on the left side as they lead by 1. 63 seconds to play in the Callis Automotive first. Right side jumper is good from Campman. And now he is becoming a one-man wrecking ball. 9 points in the first quarter. 52 seconds. Zermetto back out to Robinette on the left side. He drives into the lane. Puts the floater up from about 6 feet out. Too hard. Rebound by Newsom. Here comes Conrad. Goes left side. Zermetto for 3. That one in and out. Poked away by Robinette on the rebound. Bounces back out to Zermetto. Left jump shot is good for 3. From the baseline, and the Red Devils tie it up after Junior Zermeno hits his first three ball of the game. 14-14, 19 seconds left, right side. Paternal, no good. Campman fouled on the rebound and takes the shot. He'll shoot 2 free throws. By the way, that timeout earlier brought to you by Brandon Day with Edward Jones. As Campman, first free throw is in and out. Campman, an 81% free throw shooter, so the fact that he missed that one is very rare. 6'6" junior puts up the next one and knocks that down, breaks the tie. 15-14 with 14 seconds to play here in the Callis Automotive first. Zermeno sprints across the timeline. He's got Paternal in tow, goes to Robinette on the left side, handoff back to Zermeno. 2 seconds left. Conrad puts the buzzer beater 3 up from the left wing and bounces it off the right iron. That's the end of the first. We'll be right back after this. It's Kemmerer 15, Evanston 14 on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
(15-14) your score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. So let's take a look at the instant replay earlier. Kai Barker with the lead candidate of your Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game, as it was a great pass breakup by Morrow. Newsom then takes the ball, has Barker, flings it out in front of him, and you just saw on your screen as Kai finishes it off with a flourish. Red Devils down by 1 here in Kemmerer. And it's Red Devil basketball. Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play brought to you by Brian's Muffler Shop. We know mufflers. And now here come the Red Devils. Kai Barker passes, bopped right back to him, and we've got a backcourt violation as Kai was trying to pass it into the lane, but it was deflected away by a Kemmerer defender. It goes over the baseline after Kai already touched it, and it is a backcourt violation. Turnover to Kemmerer. They're up by 1. Paternal at the top of the arc, goes left side. Bowen back to Skidmore. Right block shot too hard, and the rebound is off of Evanston over the baseline. The base area with painted red with Kemmerer in black. Left side to Skidmore after the inbound pass. Skidmore drives past Kai Barker, puts up a wild pass taken away by Noah Conrad. Noah already into the front court, goes to Newsom, quickly to Zermeno, puts up the jump shot from about 8 feet out, blocked by Paternal, and now here comes Kemmerer with the ball, up by 1. 7:15 to play. Paternal puts up the shot and draws the foul. Wyatt Paternal with 3 points in the game today will now go to the free throw line. He's a 59% free throw shooter, the 5'11" junior. First one is up, and front iron, back iron, and rattled through. By the way, our second quarter brought to you today by Uinta Eye and Vision and Dr. Clooney. Our vision is to improve yours. Next one is nothing but net from Paternal, and he goes 2 for 2. Zermeno with the basketball, takes it forward for the Red Devils, goes left side. Cohen Morrow, who's entered the game. Robinette top of the circle. Newsom on the right side. Back out to Zermeno at the top of the arc. Quickly, Morrow, left side, 3 off balance. No good. Rebound by Cooper, goes right back out to Cohen. And now Zermeno with the basketball on the left wing. Drives to the left side free throw line, extended. Quickly to Newsom on the right. And a foul. Cohen Morrow gets the ball taken away from him. Chase Bowen stuck his hand in there, but it's a foul. Only the second foul on Kemmerer in the game. Evanston's got 3. Inbound to Robinette. Brought to you by Brian's Muffler Shop. Robinette drives into the lane, puts the shot up, and he gets called for a travel. And with 6.5 to play, Kemmerer leads by 3, taking it right to left on mylocalradio.com. Wyatt Paternal, the 5'11" junior, brings it forward. Drives towards the right block, and the ball gets high. He bops it away, and it is taken by Robinette. Goes off of him, though, over the right sideline. Interesting play. Paternal noticed he was not going to keep control of the ball, so he bopped it over towards the crowd. Picked up by Robinette, who couldn't control it, and it goes over the right sideline. Back to live action. Here's Campman on the right side from about 12 feet out. Jump shot falls through, and Campman picking up right where he left off in that first quarter here in the second. Brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. 6:02 to play. Red Devils down by 5. Morrow from the lane. Rebound by Cohen. Left side 3 from Junior. Rattles in and out, and it's out of bounds on Evanston. Rebounded by Colby Bowen. But Cooper kind of slaps it out of his hands and over the end zone, and now here come the Rangers. Left side, Bowen. Campman wanting it in the lane. Instead, it's intercepted by Cooper. Here come the Red Devils down by 5. Quick transition to Robinette, who makes a beautiful move and just puts it into the lane and into the hoop. Robinette with his first points of the game. And the Red Devils down by 3. Campman on the left side, goes left side Bowen. Back out to Skidmore. Jump shot from the free throw line. Hits the back iron. The front iron hangs and drops through. Good roll for Skidmore. Zermeno on the right side. Quickly to Robinette. Right block. Puts the shot up off the glass. Too light. Rebound by Cooper. Flings it back out to Cohen. Quickly to Zermeno at the top of the circle. Drives into the lane. It's too hard. Pulled down by the 6'7" Colby Bowen. Right side Paternal. Red Devils down by 5. 4:30 to play in the first half. Campman. Jump shot from the free throw line. Dead center. Gets it to go. Campman will not be stopped in this one. 4:26 to play in the second quarter, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Zermeno goes left side. Morrow back to Cooper in the left block. Puts up the hook shot over the defender and finds the nets. Timeout call by Coach Watsaba, and we'll take it with him. It's 23-18, Rangers on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Kemmerer with the basketball of 23-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 3:58 left in the Uinta Eye and Vision second quarter, and there's a foul called on the offensive side of the court for Kemmerer. It's coming against Cooper Morrow, a push. That is the 5th team foul. Check that, 4th team foul on Evanston. Inbound to Campman, left side spinning move. That one too hard, pulled down by Cohen. And the Red Devils with a chance, down by 5. 3:46 to play. Hand off to Drew Barker. Back to Cohen. Kai gets the pick. Back out to Cooper. Quickly to Cohen. Wide open. Top of the circle 3. Just too hard. Pulled down by Bowen. The 6'7" senior getting it done on the boards for the Rangers. Right side, Paternal back out to chase Bowen. And now Tommy Skidmore with the basketball. Goes right side, drives into the block, bounces it out to Chase. Hand off to Campman on the left wing. Quickly back out to Chase. Left wing 3. Drained it. Chase Bowen with his first points of the game, and it's 26-18. Red Devils down. Cohen goes into the post. Blocked from behind by Chase Bowen. Taken away by the Rangers. It's still Kemmerer lead. 2:40 to play. Top of the circle 3. Wyatt Paternal too hard. Pulled down by Newsom on the bounce. Tanner's going to slow it down. Bounces it over to Cooper, who finds Cohen in the lane. Puts the layup up and gets the feel right this time. Red Devils down by 6. 2:17 to play here in the first half. Campman, who has been a monster, goes to the top of the circle 3 from Tommy Skidmore. Off the back iron, pulled down. Campman with 14 points just in the first half. Kai goes right side, Tanner Newsom. Back to Cohen. Barker on the left side. That's Drew, by the way. Cohen at the top of the arc. Hand off to Newsom. Double teamed and waiting for it in the right corner was Cohen. Instead, he goes back out to wide open Cooper, who puts the floater up from the free throw line. It rolls around, headed out of bounds, and trying to keep it in was Kai, but it goes off of his right hand and into the stands off the right sideline. 91 seconds to play in the first half as Newsom and Cohen come out, and we got a timeout. We'll take it with them. It's 26-20, Red Devils down by 6 here in Kemmerer on First Bank of Wyoming. Presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
He averages about 19 points per game, and Campman just got 2 more. He's got 16. 28-20. Quick transition after a bad pass by Evanston. Campman again, right side too hard, gets his own rebound back, draws the foul, and it's on the floor. So it'll be an inbound play, not a free throw for Campman. Campman with 6 points in the second quarter to match his 10 in the first, or a couple with his 10 in the first, rather. It's the second one on Cooper Morrow, and that is not great news as Morrow has been productive today. 7 points for him. Rebound, inbound to Paternal, left side three, no good. Pulled down by Kai Barker. 43 seconds to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the first half. Driving towards the left block, that's Zermeno, and fouled. And 2 free throws coming for Evanston. 2 Independent Software Solution free throws. Coming up for Jake Robinette. Independent Software Solutions, let ISS be your IT guy. First one from Robinette. Goes in, and the Red Devils down by 7. Robinette toes the line again, and the second one is on the way. That one off the back iron, but we got a lane violation. It's going to be on Kemmerer. So another one coming to Robinette. Jake gets the second one to go, and the Red Devils cut it down to 6. Thanks to Robinette going 2 for 2. 28 seconds separating us from our halftime show, brought to you by Independent Software Solutions. Pass in lane, tipped away by Zermeno, taken away by Drew Barker, but a bad pass taken right back. Here come the Rangers. It was Riding who got it, goes to Paternal, right block, takes the contact, and in for Paternal. 7 points for him. 1 second. Three-quarter court heave from Robinette ends the half, and the Red Devils trail 30-22 going into the locker room against Kemmerer, against the Rangers. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have our Independent Software Solutions halftime show. Again, this has been the second quarter brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision and Dr. Clooney. Our vision is to improve yours. The score again, 30-22, Kemmerer. We'll be right back after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
And we welcome you back to Kemmerer High School. Our Independent Software Solutions halftime show. Looking for our picture there. Can't see that one very well. Apologies about that. We'll have to fix that later on. Anyway, our halftime show brought to you by Independent Software Solutions. Everybody wants their own IT guy, and now you can let ISS be your IT guy. Well, the score at the half is Kemmerer. Thought we had it on there. Anyway, Kemmerer 30, Evanston 22 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kemmerer, you gotta be very, very impressed with what they have done in this first half, led by Jake Campman, the number one scorer in 3A, 19.8 points per game. He's got 2, 4, 6, 10, 16 points already in this first half, and he has been on fire. Also, good game for Wyatt Paternal, the point guard. 7 points for him, 4 for Tommy Skidmore. For Evanston, 3 for Junior Zermeno, 4 for Jake Robinette, 6 for Kai Barker, and a team-leading 7 for Cooper Morrow. He's in foul trouble, though, as they pulled him out with 2 fouls with probably less than a minute left in that first half. So that is how things are kind of looking right now. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have a special interview. Got a chance to catch up with Uinta County Herald sports editor Don Cogger, and we talk about what we're looking forward to in the winter sports season. We'll be right back with that interview after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Joined today by Uinta County Herald sports editor Don Conger. Don, you and I are at a lot of the same events. First off, how was your winter break?
It was great. It was pretty quiet. My wife and I stayed at home for the most part. We did travel over to Idaho during that week between Christmas and New Year's to see my dad. But other than that, it was just a nice quiet time at home, good time to recharge.
That's awesome. And recharge is probably a good thing, as it is full steam ahead from now till the end of March.
Right. Yeah, it's you and I are both going to be in that groove, but we're busy every weekend, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Cannot wait. Let's go ahead and start in the pool. The Evanston Invite. First time that the fans in Evanston can catch Jackson Nichols and the rest of this swim team that really looks poised to do something special in 2022.
Yeah, I think they've got some good swimmers back. Of course, Jackson's going to be leading that crew. He finished third at state last year in the backstroke, and as you mentioned off air, he's done that for a couple of years. And I think, this being his senior season, I think he's got something to prove, and we'll be looking forward to him doing that this weekend.
And there's just so many great names on that team, not just Jackson Nichols, but Gage Beechler. Also a lot of underclassmen as well who are learning from these great seniors. Boys swimming and girls swimming, for that matter, looks really bright here in Evanston.
It really does, and with that move to 3A next year, they'll be even more competitive. And I think you're going to see a lot of kids come back with a lot of tournament experience, and they're going to be a fun couple of programs to watch.
Speaking of a fun program to watch right now, Evanston Wrestling. Evanston has a strong wrestling tradition. 2022 looks to continue that. They've gone to 2 big tournaments, of course, the Evanston Invite, and just this last week, the Bravehearts over at Ben Lomond in Utah, and won both of them. Right. Yeah, they got a strong team this year. They got some really strong leadership. Plus, they've got some really young, up and comers that are doing really well. That have some state experience as well. You've got Jackson Moore. He's back from an injury last year that kind of kept him out all year. But his senior season, he's looking to go for that state championship. As is Cody Rex. Reagan Hoggett was a runner-up at 220 last year. So we're looking to him to do good things. Walker Wilson was third, and then you just had guys like Brady Roberts and Ryder Wilson, other guys that just all have state experience and just are all looking to do well. Yeah, I mean, you look at that wrestling roster, and it's just a who's who of Evanston talent. I mean, a lot of those guys we talked about in football there. Knight is another one that's going to – yeah, Carson Knight will be one to kind of keep your eye on. And really, we're going to have at least one wrestling broadcast. And I can't wait to see these guys in person. You've seen them in person a few times. What's the impression? They're just strong. They're hungry. And, Coach Wagstaff runs a great program. And he's just got the kids buying in. And they're just ready to go. And every practice that I've gone to, it always just, it's always up-tempo, upbeat. The kids want to be there. They enjoy wrestling for the coaches that they have there. And they're just going to be a strong out. They really are. Moving on to basketball, who will resume their student at the Taco John's Invite over in Laramie County. We say Laramie County because they're playing one game in Laramie and then 2 games in the Cheyenne area. Man, first let's talk about the boys. That's a team full of fighters. Some games have not gone the way that they would have hoped, but it's awesome to see that even in situations like that, there is no quit in this group.
That's absolutely correct, and it's exciting to see them get another shot at Laramie, the last team that they played, before the break. And that was a team that I thought they hung with pretty well. And I think now that they've had a chance to look at some film, I think that's going to be another competitive game. I think that could be a game they could pull a win out of.
Absolutely. I mean, you combine film with experience going against this team already, and I agree. I think it was a team that they could hang with, just a little bit of adjustments, and I think this matchup is intriguing to say the least.
Right, and I think Coach Watsabaugh is taking a page out of Coach Burton's playbook, and realizing what he has with his underclassmen, playing a lot of them, and they're getting a lot of experience as well. And I think Red Devil basketball is going to be a lot of fun to watch these next few years.
Absolutely. Shifting on to Lady Red Devil basketball, it seems like their time is now, and I'm looking at the matchups they have at the Taco John Invite. They've got Laramie on Thursday night, Cheyenne Central on Friday night, and then Cheyenne South on Saturday. There's a real opportunity to go 2-1, or dare I say it, 3-0 against some of these teams in the East. They really could. If that team is gelling together like I know they can, I think they could go out there and just really, do really well at this tournament, come back with a couple of wins. I think Coach Dozel's got them moving in the right direction. And as you mentioned before, this is a senior-laden team. All these girls played volleyball as well. So you and I have been watching these girls in 2 different sports for the last couple of years. And, I think they realize that, this is it. If they're going to make some noise, you got to start now. That is Don Conger. He is the Uinta County Herald sports editor. Don, always a pleasure. I'm sure we are going to bump into each other many times, not just this winter, but throughout the spring and the summer as well. Always a pleasure. Thank you for your time. Anything else? No, that's it. Just go Red Devils. Have a great weekend and drive safe there. Again, these interviews were recorded before the change of venue was announced, but it's still good to hear about some things to be excited about with Evanston sports here in the winter. We are all ready to get going with our third quarter as the Red Devils trail by 8, 30-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kemmerer basketball to start the third quarter, and away we go. Moving right to left this time, and now Kemmerer just going to slow things down a little bit. Skidmore flings it over to Campman on the right side, looking for Bowen, and he splashes that one in. And they pick up right where they left off. Colby Bowen with his first points of the game. Red Devils now moving right to left, down by 10 with 7:29 to play here in the third. By the way, that was marked the end of our Independent Software Solutions halftime show. Independent Software Solutions, you can have your own IT guy. All you have to do is call ISS and let them be your IT guy. We got a offensive foul, it looks like, coming on Evanston. It is Kemmerer basketball. It's coming against number 33, Kai Barker. His first one of the game. Right side, Campman for 3. That one too hard. Goes off the iron, the top of the glass, and out of bounds. 7:02 to play here in the third. Red Devils down by 10, 32-22. Zermeno goes across the timeline, back out to Morrow on the left. That's Cooper Morrow. He's the only Morrow in there. Right side, Zermeno in the wing. Back to Conrad at the top of the circle. Robinette in the left elbow. Back out to Cooper. Right side, Conrad. Zermeno, top of the circle, 3. Good! Junior Zermeno. The last 2 games we've seen him in, we've seen him hit big threes. So he might be heating up from three-point land just as the season is about to start. Right side from the elbow, too short for Paternal, picked up by the Red Devils. Zermeno's got the hot hand. He's in the left corner. Drives into the elbow, now retreats back out to the free throw line. Circles around to the top of the arc, back to Morrow. Bounces it inside to Kai. Cooper, left side three, got it! And the three-point shooting is happening for the Red Devils. That is the second three-point shot from Cooper Morrow, and now the Red Devils only trail by 4. Right side Skidmore as Evanston's opened it up on a 6-0 run. Paternal towards the right. Goes Bowen, bounces it, looking for Campman, but he's not even there. Great defense by Evanston to cause him to delay, and it goes out of bounds over the baseline. Robinette with the Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play. Brian's Muffler Shop, we know mufflers. Red Devils down by 4. The last 2 shots they've had have been from three-point land, and they've gone through. Conrad, the sharpshooter, goes back to Morrow. Top of the circle three, rattles through. Are you kidding me? Cooper Morrow puts the Red Devils down by 1. 9-0 run for Evanston coming out of the locker room. Campman drives into the right block and is fouled on a push by Kai, and now Campman. And the Rangers get an inbound play under the Evanston net. Goes right side, Bowen, back out to Paternal. Campman, right side three, splash. 4-point lead after the 3 ball by Campman. Morrow goes to Kai, right side to Conrad, back to Morrow, who puts the shot up from the right block and in. Red Devils cut the gap back down to 2, and Cooper Morrow forces the Rangers to call a timeout as he has 8 points in the second half already. Red Devils down by 2 after being down by 10 at the half. 35-33 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
Well, Evanston has come out of the locker room with some fire and trail 35-33 after being down by 10 at the half. Check that, down by 8 at the half. They went down by 10 after the first shot by Kemmerer went through after the break. Right side, Bowen blocked. He got a hand on it. That was Kai Barker. Red Devils with 4:19 down by 3 here in the third quarter. Evanston led by Cooper Morrow, who has hit 3 from beyond the arc. Here comes Kai Barker into the lane, puts the shot up and count it. Draws the foul, puts it in, and Kai Barker with his own spin on the three-point play. Kai, a 2-for-2 shooter from the free throw line today. Tied at 35. Independent Software Solutions free throw to break the tie. And Evanston does not have the lead. It's off the back iron, pulled down by Paternal. Here come the Rangers, left to right. Tie ball game, 4:02. Evanston has been on a roll here in the second half. Right side to Skidmore. Back out to Riding. He gets called for a travel in the lane. Turnover to the Red Devils. Newsom comes in for Junior Zermeno. So you've got Cohen Morrow, Cooper Morrow, Kai Barker. Or check that, Kai is out. Cohen Morrow, Jake Robinette, Kai Barker, Tanner Newsom, and Noah Conrad. Speaking of Noah, he has the ball in the lane, goes back out to Cohen. puts up the shot from the left block. He's blocked. Back out to Conrad on the left side. Puts on the brakes in the lane, and he's fouled. On the floor, it'll be a Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play. Ball game tied at 35. Coming into this game, we got some interesting numbers to tell you. Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play. Left side, Noah Conrad, just a touch too strong. Rebound, and we have a foul on the rebound. Robinette and Tommy Skidmore making contact. And it will be against Robinette. Paternal brings it forward very slowly. And now here come the Rangers. Paternal jump shot from just in front of the free throw line. Splashes it through. And Kemmerer breaks the tie. Red Devils down by 2. Here comes Newsom. Goes to Kai. Back out to Conrad at the top of the arc. Dribbling towards the right wing. Crosses into the lane at the free throw line. Quick pass to Newsom, who goes right back into the left corner to Cohen. Bounces it to Kai, who puts the runner up from the left block too hard. Pulled down by the Rangers. Just noticed that we had some camera issues. Apologies for that. Shot no good. Pulled down by Evanston. And the Red Devils draw a foul on the other end. Just working on the camera issues right now. Still 35-37 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Substitutions coming in for both teams. And I think we've experienced an error with our camera that is a little bit more complicated than normal. So here's what we're going to do. After a foul and a shot on Robinette, until we can figure out what's going on, we're going to go ahead and convert our scoreboard camera into our game camera. All right, here comes Newsom on the right side, and Evanston can't get the shot. It's kind of just out of their reach. Here comes Paternal from the free throw line, too long. By the way, Red Devils now trail 40-36 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kai puts it in from the left block, and it's in. Next time out we'll do some work on the camera to see if we can fix that. But we're going to have to cannibalize our scoreboard camera and turn it into our main camera, so we apologize about that. Red Devils down by 2 with 1:23 to play in the third. As Cohen Morrow will inbound from the left sideline. Junior with the basketball. Excuse me, that's Conrad. Hands off to Junior on the right corner. Drives into the elbow, retreats back out. Tries to get around 1-2 defenders, feeds it to Cooper in the lane, and he can't control it. It's off his hands and over the baseline. Paternal goes right side, back to Catman, and it's dribbled off of the foot of Tommy Skidmore and over the baseline. And Evanston with the basketball. Cooper Morrow to take the Bryan's Muffler Shop inbound play. Pass taken away almost by Kemmerer, but kept by Morrow. Goes to Conrad, drives in the lane. Left side three, Zermetto getting a piece of that one. Had to have been Bowen as it was way short. And now the Rangers with a chance. Top of the circle. That's Chase Bowen. Now to Paternal again. Bounces it in the lane. Handoff to Cameron. It's off of him and out of bounds. Evanston with the basketball. 13.2 seconds to play in the third, and then we're going to take a break and try to see if we can fix this camera. Zermetto with the basketball. Dribbles along, 7 seconds, round the right sideline. Conrad top the circle quickly to Cohen. 2 seconds left. Morrow draws the foul, takes it to the head, and with 0.9 seconds to play, Cohen Morrow to the impact, to the, Independent Software Solutions free throw line. He gets 3. So a chance for Morrow to put the Red Devils up by 1 if he hits all 3 of them. First one on the way, and that was the front iron. The glass rolls around and off. No good. Next one up and through. So Morrow with a chance to tie this game at the end of the quarter. 0.9 seconds left in the third. Red Devils down by 1, and Morrow will shoot one more free throw. It's up. Back iron, no good. Pulled down by Campman. He passes it out, and that's going to do it for the third. Well, the Red Devils come out firing on cylinders and score 17 in the third quarter. They are only down by 1, 40-39 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple, and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
All right, I think we got the camera fixed. Apologies. Thank you guys for staying patient with me. Let's see if we can get that going for you guys again. No, that one's frozen up again. It looks like that one's frozen up again. $40-39 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Zermetto bounces it out to Morrow on the right side. Looking for Conrad in the left block. Zermetto to the free throw line. Back out to Robinette. Right side three, short, and rebound by Kemmerer. Paternal brings it forward as they lead by 1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Driving towards the left side and blocked by Evanston. I believe that was Robinette who was there, and Evanston with a chance to take the lead. Right block shot. Cohen Morrow draws the foul. And they're going to say it was on the ground, not in the shot. So check in on that camera real fast. Looks like we got that one going as a foul is called again. 7:10 to play here in the fourth quarter. Red Devils down by 1. Paternal goes towards the right side. Goes Campman back to Skidmore at the free throw line. And the shot from the left side, no good by Bowen. And a second shot, no good by Bowen. Pulled down by Conrad. Noah going one end to the other, tries to finish it off the glass and in. Noah Conrad with the shot, and the Red Devils take the lead. His first points of the game to my count. And Conrad puts Evanston up 41-40. And I think that's the first lead Evanston has had all game. Fourth quarter, 6:24 to play. Campman left side, too light. Blocked away by Morrow. Picked back up by Bowen. He finds Campman in the lane and over to Red Devils. Puts it in. Campman now puts the Rangers on top by 1. 42-41 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sermento goes left side to Morrow. Back to Robinette, top of the circle. Right side, Sermento. Conrad, top of the circle, 3. That one rings around and out. Rebound by Robinette, and he got it to go. Red Devils up by 1. Evanston putting their foot on the gas, coming down the stretch. 5:40 to play. Right side, Paternal, too hard. Rebound by Campman, and he draws the foul. Campman goes to the line. 1 for 2 on the day. 81% free throw shooter. First one is good, and he ties it up. Yeah, 81% free throw shooter. You don't expect him to miss a lot. Shot from Campman is up. That one splashes through. 44-43 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 5.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Right side to Conrad. Barker left back to Morrow. Looking for Noah again. Zermeno top of the circle. Drives towards the right side of the key. Puts up the under the basket shot floater and drops it in. And Junior Zermeno puts the Red Devils up by 1. Timeout called. We'll take it as well. On a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Ellingford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Ellingford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
Well, what a ride it's been. Evanston was down by as much as 10 at one point and have worked their way into the lead of this one. 45-44. And I can't even tell you who the lead scorer is because it's just been coming down from all sorts of spots. Kemmerer with the basketball, down by 1. Paternal, the point guard, goes right side to Skidmore. Back out to Bowen. Campman on the left side. He's been a force of nature for this Kemmerer squad. Skidmore drives towards the lane, kicks it back out to Bowen, left side too hard, gets his own rebound and puts the shot up, pulled out of the sky by Robinette. Red Devils with the lead and with the ball for the first time in this game, I believe. Zermetto puts the shot up, blocked by Skidmore, gets it back, but he steps on the line. Shame as Zermetto distributed out to Morrow, Cooper Morrow, who puts the shot up from 3 and drained it. He is hot right now. Red Devils up by 1, 4:20 to play in the game. Jump shot right side by Bowen off the front iron, pulled down by Barker. He goes to Conrad, who will be the point man. His wings are Morrow on the left, Zermetto on the right. Goes Robinette in the lane, round the left side 3 of the free throw line. Zermetto, top of the arc. Now sends a man towards the right, and the camera looks like it's done it again. So we will get this one back going. Here comes Kemmerer down by 1. Skidmore at the top of the arc. Goes Paternal on the right side. Quickly to Campman. Bowen, that's Chase Bowen on the left. Finds Tommy Skidmore, 3:18 to play, down by 1 here in the fourth quarter for the Rangers. Holding the ball well, trying to find their opportunity to strike and retake the lead. Skidmore to the free throw line, back out to Bowen. Left side of the key, finds Campman from the left, block and got it to go. Zermetto with the basketball. Left side to Cohen, finds Robinette. Left block, and it is off of the block of Skidmore. Check that, Bowen, and over the baseline. Morrow with the basketball to inbound it. The Brian's Mother Shop inbound play. Goes right side, Zermetto, quickly to Kai, who fakes the handoff, drives into the right elbow. Cut back out. Zermetto to the free throw line, spins around, pops it up to Morrow, left side 3. That one is just off the mark, just a touch too strong. Picked up by Tommy Skidmore, who brings it forward. Goes left side, back out to Paternal. Bowen looking for Campman, puts the shot up in the lane, too hard off the glass. Pulled down by Evanston, 2 minutes to play. Red Devils down by 1. Morrow with the basketball. Apologies on the camera. Goes back to Robinette. Finds Kai at the top of the arc. Morrow drives to the free throw line, back out to Conrad, finds Zermetto, drives under the basket, kicks it back out to Conrad in the left wing. He drives towards the right elbow, bounces it to Nopakai Barker in the post, back to Jake Robinette, and he's hacked on the shot. Jake Robinette to shoot 2 Independent Software Solution free throws. Robinette to shoot the first one, and it goes through. Red Devils tie it up at 46 with 1:39 to play, as Robinette is now 3 for 3 from the stripe. Next one is good, and Evanston takes the lead. Timeout, Kemmerer. Oh, I heard a whistle. I thought it was a timeout. Apologies. Red Devils up by 1 with 1:39 to play. Left side, Paternal. And he's fouled. Check that. It was not a foul on Paternal. It was a foul. Or for Paternal's a foul on number 3, Colby Bowen. And a timeout called. We'll take it as well. We'll see if we can get that camera fixed. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 at mylocalradio.com.
As high school sports fans, we know that sometimes you have to drive a long way to get to the next game. If you find yourself on the side of the road, remember that Freeway Tire in Evanston offers service calls and roadside assistance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a great idea to have your vehicle serviced, tires checked, and oil changed to make sure it's in top shape before your next long drive. Visit Freeway Tire today, your locally owned and operated tire shop. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to Kemmerer High School as the Red Devils up by 1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Looking for a big opportunity as Kai Barker goes over to inbound the basketball. With a minute 25 left, Evanston with the ball after a foul, offensive foul on Colby Bowen. It's his 3rd of the game. Red Devils with the basketball. Full court press put on by Kemmerer. They break it as Conrad's already at the top of the arc. Noah dribbles away from traffic towards the right wing. Basketball in tow. Goes left side, Zermeno. Red Devils up by 1 with 68 seconds left, and he's fouled. Junior Zermeno fouled, and it is the 7th team foul on Kemmerer, and it's now 1-for-1 for Junior and the Red Devils. Chance to go up by 3 if Zermeno drains this one. So 1-for-1, so he only gets the second one if he makes it. First one is good. Red Devils up by 2. Next one splashes through, and Evanston up by 3. I do believe that is their biggest lead of the game. Red Devils with the basketball, goes right side Paternal. Campman at the top of the circle, and a hold called on Evanston. That's the 6th team foul on the Red Devils, and the first one on Cohen Morrow. Inbound to Skidmore. Paternal quickly goes right side to Campman. 50 seconds left, 3-point game. Kemmerer holding for it, trying to find a way to strike. Left side, Bowen. Bounces to Skidmore at the free throw line. Back out to Bowen again. Covered by Robinette. Top of the circle to Paternal. 33 seconds to play. Red Devils up by 3, and we've got a foul in the lane. It's going to be on Conrad. It's the 7th foul on Evanston. And with 30.6 seconds to play, it'll send number 12, Chase Bowen, the sophomore, to shoot 1-for-1 free throws and a chance to cut the gap down by 1. First trip to the line, and he splashes the first one through. 2-point game. One more to come from Bowen. That one's good. And the Red Devils lead by 1 with the ball. 30.6 seconds to play. Quickly over the baseline. Robinette holds it on the left wing, and he's fouled. So Jake will go to the free throw line. And with a 1-point lead, he'll shoot 1-for-1. Not necessarily an icing type situation, as it would still be a 1-possession ball game. Timeout called by Kemmerer. We're going to keep it right here. In this 4th quarter, Evanston has been able to amass 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in the 4th quarter, while Kemmerer has gotten 2, 4, 6, 8 points. And that's how we find ourselves with a 1-point Evanston lead as Jake Robinette prepares to take the Independent Software Solution free throws after this Brandon Day with Edward Jones time out. Want to remind you to join us at 2:45 for the girls' game when they'll take on Kemmerer. Girls exited the Flaming Gorge Classic. Let's check in on that scoreboard, or that camera, see if we can get it back. And it's still freezing up, so we're just going to ride with our makeshift main cam the rest of the way. Anyways, girls came away from the Flaming Gorge Classic with a 2-1 record. Only loss was to Kelly Walsh on the final day of the tournament, so they are excited to get back on the court and see if they can make it 3 out of their last 4. Jake Robinette to shoot 2 Independent Software Solutions free throws. And the Red Devils lead by 1 with 24.1 seconds to play. Robinette 2 for 2 earlier in the fourth quarter, 4 for 4 on the day. First one is up and good. The Devils lead it 50-48. Chance to make it a 3-point lead for Robinette. Shot is up. Good. Evanston leads by 3. 23 seconds to play. Here comes Kemmerer. Paternal across the timeline. Goes right side. Skidmore. Keep your eye on number 23. He takes the three-point shot. It is number 23. He missed it. Rebound by Robinette. 10 seconds left. Robinette loses the basketball. Picked up by Kemmerer. Are you kidding me? Skidmore takes the basketball and a timeout called. Rangers with the ball, 5.7 seconds left in a 3-point game. And you don't want to miss how this one could finish. We're not going to risk it. We're going to keep it right here. Actually, we will take a quick break. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your...
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Here we go. Evanston leads it 51-48 with 5.7 seconds left to play. Kemmerer basketball. Definitely going to try to draw something up here for the Rangers. Deep breath in, Evanston. Here we go. Evanston trying to get their second win of the season. Here we go. Skidmore inbounds to Paternal. Back to Skidmore on the right. 2 seconds left. Looking for Campman. Top of the circle three. Over the shot. And it's missed off the back iron. Evanston comes away with the win. Campman tried to put the shot up over Kai Barker. The two sophomores went head-to-head. Campman's shot was well hard. And the Red Devils come away from Kemmerer with win number 2 of the season. Final score 51-48. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
The Lumber Yard in Evanston caters to commercial and residential customers. They have all your DIY projects covered, including tool rentals. You can rent lots of things from tables and chairs to scaffolding and U-Hauls at the Lumber Yard in Evanston. Fully stocked and ready to help.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Our final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Again, the Evanston Red Devils come away victorious 51-48. It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. And, man, the first half ended with the Red Devils down by 8. And then they just turned it on in the second half, scoring 17 in the third and 10 in the fourth. And that is how you get it done if you are Evanston here today. Led by great play by Junior Zermeno, Cooper Morrow, and, man, just a great performance by all of these guys as they just came out and took care of business to get that second win here in Kemmerer, and second win of the season, meaning. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
And we welcome you back to the post-game show. Your final score, the Evanston boys take care of business 51-48. Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston led today. I've got to double-check the numbers really fast, but you've got 2 from Noah Conrad, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 from Junior Zermeno, 3 from Cohen Morrow, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 from Jake Robinette, 2, 4, 6, 8 from Kai Barker, and 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 from Cooper Morrow. And who knew Cooper Morrow could shoot the 3-ball like that? He connects on 3 shots from outside the arc, leading the Red Devils with 15 points, getting the win 51-48 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Time for your Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franco Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And it's going to go to Cooper Morrow. The first 3 ball he hit in the first quarter, we were all thinking, where did that come from? And then all of a sudden, he did it again. And again, it's like, oh, this is just something that he has not been bringing out in the games yet. Well, that is exactly how he takes care of business today against Kemmerer. Cooper Morrow is the recipient of your Dr. K. Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. K. Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we're going to wrap up the boys broadcast and preview the girls and give out our Player of the Game on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Final score again, Red Devils victorious 51-48 over Kemmerer and pick up win number 2. And it's time for your Player of the Game. And we're going to give this one, I mean, we just gave him the Dr. K. Franco Precision Play of the Game, but when you play as well as he did, you got to give the Player of the Game to Cooper Morrow. Again, 15 points, 3 of them from beyond the arc, so 9 points from three-point land. Just an absolute fantastic performance by Cooper Morrow. He is your Player of the Game. That's going to do it for the boys broadcast. We're going to go off the air for our friends listening on K9. It'll go back to music, and then for our friends watching on MyLocalRadio.com, this stream will end, but published on MyLocalRadio.com's homepage is the stream for the girls' game. We'll have that one around 2:45. The ladies taking on Kemmerer, looking for their 3rd win in 4 games. It's going to be a good one. On behalf of our camera crew, we have Cameron Hyatt, as well as our producer back at the studio, Mr. Colton Bagley, and our other producer, Mr. Sean Hando, our executive producer, Val Cook, our sales manager, Julie Burley, our other sales manager, Mr. Matt Petrie, and our sales associates, Dustin Myers and Christine Wiley, as well as our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports. Mr. Cullen Holt, the voice of the Valley, the voice of the Rich Rebels, Mr. Cody Olson, and the voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. I'm Elan Oliff saying we'll see you guys next time the ball flies, which will be right here on My Local Radio and K9 at 2:45 when the girls take on Kemmerer. Thank you guys so much, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils.